shoot your eye out, kid. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
He's an angry elf. Look at you. Ow. Hey, what? I wasn't ready for that. Whoa.
Call me elf one more time. Call me elf.
You're an elf.
I told you you're gonna break those toys.
Oh, wait. Santa Claus, come quick, look.
Incoming.
I can't seem to find my toothbrush, so I'll pick one up when I go out today. Other than that, I'm in good shape.
Boom.
Boom, shakalaka.
Boom, shakalaka. Ho, ho, ho. Welcome back, folks. Thanks for joining us for our Christmas special. Man, we got a good one for you tonight. I'll tell you what. Some Brawnz, as always, with me tonight, the man with the master plan, the most interesting man I know. How are you tonight, sir?
I'm good. Time is flying. It's almost the end of the year. We just can't keep the pace. It's too fast.
Absolutely. 2024, here we come. Woo. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to this Christmas season. I'm already I am in the Christmas spirit. I'm in the Christmas mood. How about you, Brawnz?
Yes. Yeah, you never cease to amaze me with that intro. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. Yeah. That end though, was that AI?
It was AI right now, of course.
Wow.
Right, we wanted
crazy.
to add a little bit of the AI in there because I feel like that's the fast-paced space where we're moving forward in these days. AI, you got to watch out for it. It's going to take over the world.
Ooh, yes.
Yes. So, but yeah,
love the intro.
So of course we're going to be going into actually some of the Christmas movies out there. We're going to save that to the end. But we just want to throw in a little bit of the Christmas vibe right off to the starts. And I think we did okay. I think we did good.
You did great.
But we'll be, before we get started, as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below. We appreciate you. There it is. I gotta move my hand over now. It's a little bit, right here. Camera one, camera two. So, guys, we'll be getting into the Bitcoin chart as per the norm. And man, it's been an exciting week. We're well over 40,000. Yeah. How do you feel about that there, Brawnz?
Feel pretty good. But yeah, what we're about to talk about, we might just have to settle down a little bit.
Cool your jets. Yeah, we'll definitely be getting into some interesting indicators. Something you definitely want to stick around for. We'll be starting actually right off with that after the chart. And we're going to be getting into some of the hot news regarding the Bitcoin ETF. Some news was released today. This is from our friends over at Reuters. And they actually had some interesting characters on CNBC today. We got Senator Warren she was being interviewed on CNBC, and man, I don't know. You got to stick around for that. May
Yes.
depending on how you feel about the space, but if you're here, you're watching, may make your blood boil just a little. So definitely check it out. And of course, we're going to be wrapping it up with our top picks for our best Christmas movies that we feel are out there. You know, of course, of all time. Man, I am looking forward to that. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So, Brawnz, what do you say? Why don't we get right into it? Let me go ahead and pull up the Bitcoin
Sir.
chart. Let me know when you do see that. And man, it is definitely a real nice chart to look at compared to what we've seen over the past few years or past year. Feels like years in Bitcoin space.
Oh, definitely.
But man, look at that. That's a thing of beauty. Now this is a 1 hour chart, Bitcoin. This brings us back into mid-October, which we've been on a pretty decent tear.
Nice run up.
You ain't kidding. All right. This back in September. Let's see here. I'm sorry. I'm taking a look at September 19th, actually. We were actually at the 27,000 levels, and man, as of today, we're hitting 43. What do you say, Brawnz is going to keep this up? We're going to keep on riding this thing to the moon, or what?
I'm waiting. I'm anticipating for some corrections. You know, so I know it's looking bullish right now, and rightfully so. But yeah, it remains to be seen. Yeah, everybody's waiting for that ETF approval.
Yeah,
and it could be any day now. It could be January. I mean, we really don't know, but yeah, people are in. Big institutions are ready, but of course, there's going to be some other narratives, some reverse catalysts, some FUD that might bring it down. But yeah, we'll just all be mindful. But at the end of the day, we all know it's gonna surpass all-time high.
Yeah.
We are coming up on the bull.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, listen, we're here. We believe in the space. I think that's why most of us are here. We understand what it means, not just for us, but for the world economy overall. Now, I will say, just taking a look at the chart, just a few things. Right, we're taking a look at the 4 hour. I switched to the 4 hour, and pay attention to RSI as you start to approach 70. That's when it gets into the overbought territory, and then you start to see potential downtrend. Now, 70 is overbought. We're currently riding roughly around 78. We actually hit 80 at one point for the RSI, for the relative strength index. And so there is this potential for a downturn. It doesn't mean it's going to happen. It can continue to ride. And if it stays at these levels and just kind of goes sideways with the RSI, that's when you really start to see these massive gains in the overall charts. But that's not the indicators that Brawnz was talking about. What are we talking about, Brawnz?
That was that the employee report.
Yeah, we got
that's gonna be coming out tomorrow.
We got the employee report coming out tomorrow. That's a good call. Let's go ahead and just pull up the schedule here. I'm going to just switch the screen. Now, this is just the schedule, and you're going to want to pay attention to this. Bookmark this, folks. This is when they start to release the unemployment situation. They call it unemployment situation, not necessarily unemployment report, right? Even though that's what they're really indicating, the unemployment levels. Tomorrow, we have it, and it is it's going to be December the 8th at 8:30. Now, this is legitimate. This is a legitimate site, U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the BLS.gov. So you'll be able to understand what the schedule looks like moving forward, and then, well, if you want to pull the data from a reliable source, here's where you can do it. Why do we care about that? Well, let's talk about that. Let me go ahead and pull up another site for you, Brawnz. Let me know if I'm going too quick here.
All right. Now, that time is, which time zone is that? Is that Eastern?
That's Eastern. Yeah. Okay. They always report it during the initial release, or rather, the timing aligns with Eastern time because of DC being on the East Coast, and of course the market overall, stock market in the U.S. here being on the East Coast as well. So this ties into. Let me pull this up here. This is the SAM Rule Recession Indicator. Now, what is the SAM Recession Indicator? Now, if you guys are actually into the space, you may have heard this over the past 2 months or so. Basically, it signals the start of a recession when 3-month moving average, which is based off of the national unemployment rate in the U.S., rises by 0.3% or higher. Now, typically it's 0.35 is what we usually see as a recession indicator. Now, last month we were riding at, let's see here, I apologize. Now, mind you, it's always a month behind. So this report that they're reporting in December will be for November. Right?
Okay.
And last month it was at 0.33.
Yeesh.
Yeah. Now, when you take a look at this indicator goes back to the 60s. And these gray bars are when recessions start. Recessions starting, typically when you hit point, at least historically, 0.2 or higher, you got to start paying attention. When you start hitting 0.35, it's an indicator that a recession is starting. Now, there has been one instance where that wasn't true. It went back to 1969. It hit 0.5. It retraced, went down to 0.27, and then a month later, it shot to the moon. So even though it was a false indicator, it corrected itself a month later, and a recession hit. The R word. Now, why is this important to us? Because as soon as someone from some kind of leadership level indicates recession, the stock market, the traditional stock markets, will take a hit. And of course, so will we. So
now, has it always been on a downturn, or has it ever been? Well, I mean, it makes sense, right? When they show a recession, I mean, I guess I was trying to be wishful thinking, but has it ever been like it was never affected, like the market, the stock market, or traditional market?
Recession, anytime anyone, that's why they're so cautious on using the R word. If they indicate that, it sends the markets down into a tizzy. So what I would encourage you guys, of course, none of this is financial advice. I would definitely take a look at this. Definitely take a look at the chart, the indicators, right? Definitely pay attention to the unemployment tomorrow if you're watching this live. It's a potential good opportunity to short. I'm not saying that that's what you should be doing. I can tell you, though, I'm considering that. This is short in the very near term. I'm bullish on Bitcoin and in the space in the long term. I want to be very clear on that. So I got my spots. I'm not touching, but I don't know. I think that we'll find out tomorrow whether the markets turn red and whether or not Bitcoin turns red overall in the crypto space.
How soon does the market react to this news?
It all depends on how the media really handles it, right?
Okay.
Understand that they have their own masters that they report to as well. And regardless of what the media says, make sure you're doing your own research, understand what the indicators mean, pay attention to it. There's value there, right? Don't follow the herd. Don't follow the lemmings. Don't pay attention to one particular news media, that is out there. Make sure you're kind of getting as much as you can, looking in all the nooks and crannies as far as that knowledge base, and just keep doing what you do best, right? If you're in the space, you're looking for trends. Here's one of those things that you're going to want to pay attention to.
Yeah, definitely. Over here on our show, we try to be as objective as possible, trying to give you the right information to go off of. So this is no way of budding or hopium or anything. These are just one of these indicators, so you can make a better educated choice decisions on your next move. So yeah, so it's continue to do your own research, look for the facts, look for the data, and we definitely will be looking at the facts.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But let me just pull this up one more time because I tell you what, man, that's beautiful.
Pretty.
I want to actually put this out to the day, and let's let's take a look at this and what it looked like over this past year. Right? I mean, we're there,
Mm-hmm.
and this is what it looked like. I mean, man, you know, this is why you invest in the space.
Right.
And if you were to have just hodled in spot, forget about the meme coins, trying to chase over after the 1000x. This is why you invest in this space. I mean,
Yeah.
that's it right there.
Yeah. We are bullish on crypto. We are bullish on Bitcoin, Ethereum. Now, if there's a dip, that is an opportunity to get in, if you do believe in it. So one scenario that could happen, say the recession, the numbers shows as is at 0.35, market reacts to it on the downside, and it goes down, and it could be worst case scenario, a black swan event. To me, when was that where they say blood's on the street? That's when you get in, because there's still that ETF. I mean yeah, the approval of the ETF. I can see where the market goes down, it goes way down. It could be a black swan event, and ETF is announced, and it shoots right back up. It's where the big banks, the institutions, it's one of their opportunity to buy on the dip.
Yeah.
So be mindful of that.
Be mindful of it, right? And in fact, that's in part what that's why you want to have some liquid on the side. USDT, USDC, fiat, US dollar, right? So that you can get these buys. In fact, that's what made Jim Cramer famous in the 80s. He was completely liquid. He was completely on the sidelines just before the crash in the 80s. And he bought in at the very bottom, and he made some huge gains. And now he's got a TV show. But hey,
Hey, they got
we
lucky.
all get lucky from
Yeah,
time
no,
to
no,
time.
yeah, yeah. No one can really time the market. It's
Yeah.
luck.
But
At the very bottom, man.
155% since January.
Woo.
155% gain. You take your dollar or $10 or $100, you put that in the bank, you're getting nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Put it in Bitcoin. There it
Man.
is. So
There you go. Hedge on
There it
inflation.
is. So, all right, Bronze, what do you say? What do we get into some of the news here?
Let's do it.
So we'll start off with Reuters here. Now, Reuters just had a article that came out today, and it talks about the U.S. Bitcoin ETF issuer talking with the SEC have advanced in some key details. So let me pull this up. Now, we try to find more reliable sources, right? And I feel like when you take a look at certain news medias, they have particular agendas. Now, I would say that Reuters, of course, is probably still one of those, but at least it's not, I don't know, Cointelegraph. Sorry, Cointelegraph. I feel like you definitely have an agenda. Reuters seems to be a little bit more moderate. And when you take a look here, they're indicating that there's been some discussions between U.S. securities regulators and asset managers hoping to list the Bitcoin exchange traded funds ETFs. And this is, of course, 13 firms, including Grayscale, now BlackRock, right? ARK. Now, they're saying that there has been some significant advancement and there's been a sign that the agency may soon approve the products. Now, there's been some dates here for charts, and realistically, there's folks that are saying it has to be within 38 days. I guess it can be. It doesn't have to be. But there's a very good chance that there is, depending on who you speak to. Brawnz, what do you think? Is this right around the corner?
It is right around the corner, barring if the SEC runs a delay. I do, yeah, it's coming. But like what I said earlier on one of those scenarios, market goes down. Maybe they're waiting for that to go down and then announce it. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, there's so many things going on behind the scenes. If it does get another delay, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But you can only do that so much. So it's approaching. It's going to happen, and it might happen, yeah, big in early 2024.
Yeah,
or it can happen next week.
Could happen next week. I think we all have our theories on this, but yeah, I mean, it will happen. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So even if the market tomorrow tanks, make sure that you have something invested. Do spot, watch the high leverage, watch out for the liquidity levels, right? Not financial advice, but just a recommendation from folks who, well, I don't know much about anything. So there it is.
Yes, definitely. It's for whatever reason, if Bitcoin does tank or it has a big correction, just look at it as a buying opportunity.
Yeah,
because it's going to shoot up.
That's it.
It's definitely going to shoot up. Yeah,
For sure.
There was one news I want to add real quick. I just saw this. Let me share it. It's just a quick one. It's about CZ, your boy CZ.
Oh yes, there he is. Wait,
he must. Yeah. So he's saying they're ordering him to stay in the U.S. until his trial.
Yeah.
Which is, I think it's in February. Yeah, next year.
They can't possibly think that he's a flight risk, can they?
Well, what they're saying in this article that he's free to roam around in the U.S. But yeah, so he has really no ties in the U.S. His family resides in the UAE, and he's favored over there in the UAE. But really, I don't know if he's gonna abide that. So I mean, can he? I'm thinking, like, can he get away with it?
Yeah, I mean,
like, come and catch me, or he's like, okay, I'll play nice.
I don't know. I mean, unless they got,
because he's not a citizen.
Agreed. And the thing is, though, they can't stop him at the border. We have that right because we're charging him, right? We've done that with criminals. The thing is, we're not putting him in jail. We're saying you can roam, don't leave the United States. I can imagine they have all eyes on him at all times.
At all times.
At all times.
Yeah, because he's a big target.
Huge target. I wouldn't be surprised that he's actually got some kind of, I don't know, something, ankle bracelet to make sure they understand where he is at all times.
Yeah.
I don't know that that's been talked
it's crazy.
about, but there's no way that they are going to allow him to jump onto a plane and go anywhere outside of our borders.
So he's just hanging out.
Got to hang out. I don't know. If I were him, hang out in Chinatown and disappear. But that's what I would do. There's no way I'm sticking around. Sorry, partner. I'm out of here. But
yeah, it's crazy. I mean, because he was such a I mean, he still is, but I mean, with all these big names, there is a big play going on,
He
right?
is definitely one of the big faces in the last run. And there will be
Yeah,
another one coming up. There'll be many,
another. There'll be many, yeah,
right?
many
How many
more.
runs have we seen where these faces have come and gone? It is what it is.
It is
It's the space until the bankers take over. And
right,
even when the bankers take over, there'll be a new face, except it'll just be owned by the bankers.
right.
So,
I mean, at this point, he's a scapegoat because Binance is still going strong. I think it's still number one, and the BNB coin it's up there.
well,
It's right now. It's at 233.
scapegoat, or he did it on his own accord so that it could thrive, so that his baby could continue to move forward, right? I think as an entrepreneur, someone like that has that vision, executes upon it, it gets to a particular level. He doesn't want it to, I mean, I wouldn't think he would want to kill it. But let's be fair.
Right.
I don't care if it was Hong Kong. He's Chinese, and it's a Chinese ran organization. I feel like, in my own opinion, I feel like he was the face of Binance. He didn't run Binance. I feel like it still was the Communist Party that ran Binance, which is why I think, in part, the U.S. takes such offense to what Binance is. But that's just my opinion, and I wish them the very best. And of course, I wish Binance the very best, though I'm not touching it with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah.
So there.
Shout out to Ben.
Ben, how is crypto, BitBoy? Ben.
I haven't checked.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
too many Bens out there.
I know. Yeah.
Man, all right, yeah, there he is.
Our Ben.
Okay, yes, our Ben. Ben, I hope you're doing well out there. Hope your project's going well.
Yes.
We'll have to get you back on here. All right, let's move on to a little bit more interesting discussions here. So what we have here, this was on the Squawk Box this morning, all over the place. Let me know that you can see that. Okay.
That's the senators.
Yeah. She's a senator, all right. She is Senator Warren. Now, Senator Warren had a few things to say about Bitcoin and the crypto space in general, overall. Now, she is indicating that there is a new threat out there, quote unquote. It's crypto, and it's being used for terrorist financing, and it's being used for drug trafficking. We cannot allow this to continue. Man, I've been hearing that rhetoric for a decade.
I was about to say that. It's like,
come on,
2013.
Yeah, from Grandma Bell over here. Probably can't even spell Ethereum properly. Just saying. Senator Warren, you want to come on here and talk to us? You're more than welcome. But anyways, let's see what she's got to say about this. Probably should have held back those punches until we heard what she had to say, but I guess you probably get the gist of it.
I'm so curious what was going through your mind when you heard Jamie Dimon's response.
Look, when Jamie Dimon and I are in exactly the same place, it's because we have a serious problem in this country. And that is a part of the financial system is being used by terrorists, by drug traffickers, by rogue nations in order to launder money, move money through the system and finance their illegal activities. But keep in mind on this one, it wasn't just Jamie Dimon. We had a long, long table with the CEOs of all of the largest banks in this country.
We had all the largest bankers here saying fraud, illegitimate, used illegally. Come on now. Of course. Why wouldn't they be there? Because they want to bring this number down. They want to drag it down in the mud. I have no doubt. There is no doubt in my mind. Senator Warren here is investing heavily as soon as this thing dips every moment she
Yeah.
gets.
She's gonna get a bag. Definitely.
Yeah.
You ain't fooling us.
Come on.
Jamie Dimon didn't fool us. Come on.
Come on. Move on. Let's see what else she's got to say. Keep on talking.
Country. And when I asked the question, should the rules that apply to their banks, and by the way, also apply to stockbrokers and gold traders and credit card companies and credit unions and all the other financial transactors, should those same rules to deal with drug trafficking and terrorism financing and rogue nation financing, should the same rules be put in place? Every single one of them said, absolutely.
Okay. Now, same rules be put in place. Now, I will say that, especially here in the United States, right, where we are very rigid in our financial systems and the rigidness of the rules behind it, Bitcoin and the crypto space should fall in place in order for ETFs to function. The rules need to apply. They have to apply. That's like the no shit statement. Sorry, folks. The no poop statement out there. We'll have to bleep both of those. Because if you want to invest, you want your 401k to be part of the crypto space, to have that investment allocation in there, there has to be rules behind it. There has to be protection. It has to be FDIC here in the United States. That's why Coinbase is very cautious on adding coins to their listings. It goes through a much more rigid process. So I feel like in part, she's gaslighting us. She's saying, not good, not good. We need rules, right? It starts off very strong saying just bad, 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 bad. As long as we have rules, right? So I don't know, Brawnz, what do you think?
I mean, laundry and funding, terrorist funding, criminal funding. It's been going on, whether it's Bitcoin or not. I mean, Ledger, you can still trace it. I mean, you'll have there are means. It's almost even easier to catch the bad guy.
It's even easier to catch the bad guy. What is she talking about?
Yeah.
Come on. You can't fool us, lady. We've been here too damn long. You can trace every hop of every sat. Period.
Yes.
So I don't know.
Yes, lady.
I don't even want to finish.
Okay. It reminds me of Bobby Boucher's mom. No one wanted that foosball.
Foosball. Come on.
Foosball. Who's that foosball?
Man, I'll tell you what. All right. Well, Brawnz, what do you say? You want to get into this? Do you want to get into
let's get into the jolly spirit.
Yeah, the jolly green. Oh, wait. No. Jolly. Merry Jolly. Merry Jolly Christmas. Let's get right into it. Let me pull this up, folks. We're going to be getting right into our favorite picks for the Christmas movies. Man, this is going to be a good one. You see that all right there, Brawnz?
Yeah, I'm already smiling, looking at the pictures.
Some of these I know. I definitely feel like Gremlins should be up there. Just saying. I'm just saying. So, but we're gonna kick it right off into Brawnz's top 5 here.
Oh yeah.
Let's go into your top 5. Let's go into let's go into your nice list there, Brawnz.
Yeah, the nice list. Yeah, I'll start with number 5, Elf. Elf is man. He's always hilarious and from Talladega Nights but yeah, Elf is. What's that funny scene where he's singing with the girl?
Oh yeah, sure. Was it the shower scene?
Yeah, the shower scene.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, definitely my favorite scene. Yeah, one of the funniest scenes. The Santa Claus with
good old Tim Allen.
Tim Allen, yes. it seems like during the 90s, I was watching that. It always show up, and I just ended up watching it. With the elves, with the secret special ops elves in there, and yeah, him transforming into Santa Claus, through the years, or like those 3 or 4 years, and he became full blown Santa Claus, and his son, being part of that ride, and then Jingle All the Way, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh man, good old Arnold.
Love with Sinbad. That's always playing during the holidays, and of course Home Alone. Oh man, it was a toss up between Christmas Story and Home Alone as number one, but Christmas Story has to be my number one. It's it just really reminisces when I was growing up.
Yeah,
Christmas afternoon, just hanging out, chilling with the family, and then watching this show. There's just so many antics in this movie. It feels like a 3-hour movie because so many things going on, and just a lot of iconic scenes, like with his dad winning that prize, the Fragile.
Yes, yeah, the ultimate prize. It's funny. So we picked one up this year. We picked up the leg lamp.
Did you? Oh,
I had to.
Awesome.
I had to.
Love
we
it.
Got
I
this gigantic window. It's massive. It's like a 20-foot window right out front, and it sits right in the center of it. Man. Beautiful.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I'll definitely.
I can go on it. Yeah, I can go on and on. There's so many scenes, like with the Double Dog Dare You, sticking their tongue out on the flagpole outside of school, and his little his brother eating mashed potatoes, and the decoder ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go
Little
on.
Orphan Annie, right? Little Orphan.
Yes.
Yeah, decoder ring. Now,
yeah.
Out of all these, you have a favorite scene? Do you?
Yes,
you
I do have.
All right. Let's Brawnz nicest scene here came from where? Home Alone.
Home Alone, man. This one it just really killed me. Just the build up to it, and I guess I'll preface it. It's when. Hopefully people seen this movie. If not, you gotta definitely see it. Is when he's being chased by the two robbers, and he's just trying to run away from them. And there's that one scene that I don't know. Let's go ahead and
let's pull it up.
Let's play it for you.
I do find it interesting that it was written by John Hughes, not directed by. But man,
is that for real?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, for sure.
Okay. Hey, I thought it was John Hughes.
Oh, but still, but still, John Hughes, man.
Yeah.
Talk about the pulse of a generation. Let's pull up this scene here. Here we go.
Oh, my house is being robbed. My address is 656 Lincoln Boulevard. My name's Murphy.
You never know what's up there. There he is! No! I got you! I got him, Harry! I got him! Harry, get up! Give me a hand! Ow! I got him! Harry, help me get up! I got him!
Oh, man. Gotta love that scream, huh?
Oh, my goodness. That kills me every time.
Man, I tell you what, I remember seeing this movie in the movie theater, and I laughed my butt off. I don't know. I couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah.
My parents probably thought it was insane. That's how crazy I was laughing.
It broke a lot of records for that era.
Yeah.
For Christmas. So, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, can't say I don't blame him. Gotta be honest.
Oh my, yeah. Oh, and this part, it's just icing on the cake here. And I love the song, the music.
Oh yeah,
is that John Williams?
I don't know about John Williams.
What are you doing, Marv?
Yeah.
Marv? Marv, what are you doing? Marv.
Oh.
Why would you just let that happen? I feel like I would just at least try to reach for it.
Never mind, I just get it. What do you like it, huh? You jerk! Get the kid for him! Get that kid!
The water bandits.
The water bandits. As he escapes to live another day. And
Ooh, yeah, I'm definitely watching this
Yeah.
next week.
that was a good one for sure.
Oh, man.
Good old Home Alone. If you haven't seen it, check it out for sure. All right. Well, we got my nice list here, and yeah, I got Elf on there as well. Definitely a theme, but I can tell you that you seem to be a little bit more on the comical side. I seem to be a little bit more on the serious side. Maybe mine's more like funny, and then like it's like a funny sandwich because of that serious center. Man, we start with Elf, and yeah, definitely a lot of good scenes with that one. There is no doubt about it. It's a staple in our family here. We watch it every year. It's not our first one, and I'll tell you what our first one is. But it is definitely our second one that we watch every weekend. We put on something new, multiple nights, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights. And Elf is our number 2 in the household, number 5 on my list. Now, It's a Wonderful Life. We put this one on every Christmas. We used to have A Christmas Story. I got burned out. I'm sorry. Why you don't see it on if I had to list it, maybe it's number 6. I just got burned out. Maybe it was the TBS marathons where they just played it all day long because I probably know the entire script all the way through. I could do it line for line with my eyes closed. But A Wonderful Life kind of makes it a little bit more real, right? It talks about whether or not the importance of who you are and your impacts, your positive impacts to the family and to the people and the community around you. So, got to check that one out. If you haven't, you got to. You just have to. Yes, it's in black and white. It's in black and white. Yes, yes. But it is an awesome story overall. Now, Die Hard. Number 3 on my list, number 1 in my heart. I got to be honest. This one was the first one that I put on right after Thanksgiving. My wife loves it. No, she doesn't. She doesn't understand it. She doesn't get it. She doesn't understand even why it should be on a Christmas list. I think that's most wives out there. Got to be honest. But, of course, it's all about, well, I don't know.
John McClane, baby.
Is it about John McClane? It's really about the meaning of family during the Christmas
in the most extreme way. Yeah.
In the most extreme way. Yeah. So Die Hard, of course, takes place out in California during the Christmas time. He is coming home from New York to meet up with his wife and his beautiful daughter. And it just so happens it's on the Christmas party at Nakatomi Center. Is it Nakatomi? I feel like it's Nakatomi. Nakatomi Center out in California. And, well, terrorists take over. The rest is history. Point is, good guys win, bad guys lose. Merry Christmas to all. And to all a good night. Now, Reindeer Games. Totally underrated. Totally underrated. Ben Affleck starts off, dead Santas everywhere. It's awesome. You got to check it out. I swear. It is literally the first scene you see. There are dead Santas laying in snow. They call it Reindeer Games. Now, understand that these two I don't watch around my children, 4 and 6. I don't recommend you do either, unless your children are grown enough. But takes place during the holidays. He just got out of jail, and he wants to start off on a new foot, right foot, get his life in order. Just gets, unfortunately, involved with the wrong characters and gets taken hostage by these bad guys, these badder guys, if there's such a thing.
Batter.
But ends up,
Is that Charlize Theron?
it is, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. So my daughter's named after her. So.
Wow. Have you seen this one?
I did, but honestly, I forgot about that. I mean, I know. I need to watch it again. I forgot
there it is.
what happened.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
This gets kind of thrown in the mix. I usually watch this, on a Sunday night when no one else is around because, well, maybe it's not quite right for the rest of some of the family, but it's a good one, and it's all about family.
It's all about
So
who has more action, is Reindeer Games or Die Hard?
there's no doubt in my mind, Die Hard has more action.
Okay, yeah,
right?
yeah, okay, yeah. That's yeah. It's a top action
Yeah,
movie
for sure.
Top 5. Yeah.
Number 1 for me, Christmas Vacation. Christmas Vacation for many different reasons, and this is again all about family, and this is what Christmas is about, right? It's about taking care of your family, loving your family, enjoying the time with each other, enjoying the Christmas time with them. And National Lampoon's brings you Christmas Vacation, if not arguably one of the best National Lampoon vacation in the series. We play it every year. We play it Christmas Day as well. So in our household, It's a Wonderful Life with a little pick-me-up of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase. Now, we got a scene here from it. So this is my nicest scene. Christmas Vacation, brought to you way, way back in 1989, but also written by John Hughes.
Wow.
Which I found interesting.
Is he still around? I'm thinking he needs to make another movie.
I would say that he's not relevant, but he's not dead.
Oh man.
Right?
To me, he'll be relevant forever. I love all of his movies.
Man, oh man, I'll tell you what. I agree with you on that one. So here's a scene from Christmas Vacation. We started off this episode with the squirrel scene. We're going to end it up with the squirrel scene. And this is after they get a Christmas tree. They bring it into their house. They just cut it down outside. I guess they didn't check to see if there was a squirrel's nest in there because, well, guess what? There was. So squirrel jumps out, scares the heck out of everyone, and kind of where we are. And as you can see, the squirrel is loose.
Shh, shh. Mom, don't move.
Oh, don't worry.
Get out of the living room. Where's Eddie? He usually eats these goddamn things.
Oh, not recently, Clarky. Read the squirrels were high in cholesterol.
Thank you, Catherine. I'll try and trap it. Russ!
Right here, Dad.
Oh, there you are.
And I don't know if you guys recognize Russ there. Recognize Russ? Let me just pull up his face again if I can.
Who is he?
I don't know. Does he look like a nerd to you? How about Big Bang Theory? No?
Yeah, that's him?
Yeah, that's him.
No.
Catch it in the coat.
That's him.
Smack it with a hammer.
Oh, dang.
Good old Roseanne.
I'm going in with him.
Those people are not dead, by the way. They're just old. Sleeping.
Is he gone?
Probably got scared and ran back into the tree.
And nope, squirrel is not on his back anymore. There he is. And
You just march right over there and slug that creep in the face.
I can't just attack someone.
All right then, if you're not man enough to put an end to this shit, then I am.
And we, of course, we recognize her,
Yes.
Seinfeld. And these are the neighbors. And Clark accidentally damaged their home and did some damage inside their home. Now she's going there to confront him during this chaos.
Oh man.
There it is. And the sigh of relief on his face.
He killed 3 birds with 1 stone.
3.
Or 3,
Three.
2 birds
Well,
with 1 squirrel.
He killed a dog, angry neighbor, and squirrel with 1 stone.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
there it is.
Oh man, that's awesome. By the way, John passed on 2009. That's why we haven't seen him.
No, he's been gone that
Yeah.
long. 2009.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Oh man,
Jeez.
I was like a teenager. No, I wasn't. I don't know what the hell I was doing back then. 2009. I don't know.
Man.
Yeah,
Partying.
for sure. Definitely a barfly at that time, but it's funny how things change.
That's right.
Brawnz, Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year. And to
Happy
all
New
you
Year,
guys out
yes.
there as well. Brawnz, any last words for these fine folks out there?
Just do your own research. Don't panic. And when you educate yourself, you won't have your emotion get the best of you.
Yeah, there it is. That's it. Use your brain, not your heart. And certainly avoid those emotional trades altogether. Hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas. We're looking forward to 2024 and all the things that the Bitcoin and crypto space brings to us. So thank you guys. We'll see you soon. We'll be right back. Deuces.
Peace.